two tools we are going to install actually. So we need to download them from the Moodle first. The Microsoft, the operating system, first of all, the Microsoft server. We have the 2012 on the Moodle. We are going to download it, and also the SQL Server. So the 2012 we have it in the Moodle. So this is license for us. We are going to utilize it. So we download both and install them. To do so, immediately I'm going to tackle the work. Actually, it would be actually inside the virtual machine later on, but the Microsoft server, the operating system, we're going to install it as a machine, and inside of it we are going to download later the SQL server and install it there inside the Microsoft server. So for first step, I'm going to download the Microsoft server, and later on, after installing this Microsoft server, inside the Microsoft server, we'll download the SQL server and install it. Let's dig in. So what to do? First of all, download the Microsoft server from our Moodle. So from our portal, our software portal. So immediately I'm gonna actually Chrome. I'm gonna refer to the Chrome. I'm gonna refer to our university portal. Moodle. Yes. Great. Software portal from here, the software portal as usual. It has to be confirmed the consent, yes. Then the software here. Come on. The server, I'm gonna say only server here. Yes, here it is. Windows Server. That's the one we need. There is only one version, which is 64-bit. That's good. It's very accepted. Click here to download. I'm gonna click here. That's it. It would give me the chance to download. Yes, here it is. Download anywhere. This is the one. It's an ISO file. It's an ISO file. That's perfect. Okay, it will take a little bit of time to download because it's a little bit heavy in memory size. I'll keep it getting downloaded. I'll check if actually I have another copy here in the computer already to use it, in order not to waste for the time. So far, no, I haven't understand. Okay, we'll wait for this thing to get finished the download. But meanwhile, in order to give you later on a short video, I'm going to start by installing the SQL Server inside a virtual machine from the ones that I have, and later on I'll show you how to install this Windows Server after it has finished. But actually it is going fast. That's good. Just let's wait for
Doctor, excuse me.
Yeah, Imantal.
دكتور نحن منزلين ال SQL Server السيرفر في الفصل الماضي. يعني ما مشكلة إذا اشتغلنا عليه الحين.
That's wonderfully true. and هذا اللي بدأت به إيمان. قلت في البداية اللي إذا أنت عندك مثبت اتبعني في نقطة بالتفعيل في النص. إذا أنت فعلتها انتهى الأمر، ما تحتاج تبدأ مرة ثانية. ولكن إذا أنت ما فعلت الأشياء اللي راح أذكرها أنا في الشرح تو، تحتاج تبدأ مرة ثانية. فقط اتبعوني تو. اللي مثبته يتبعني. اللي مثبته يتبعني فقط حتى نتأكد أنك فعلت ثبتها بالطريقة المطلوبة. That's it. إذا في اختلاف بذكرها النقاط تضطر ثبتها. Otherwise it's okay. تستخدم النسخة اللي عندك. So actually it has been failed downloading. Just I'm giving him the chance second time. It is fast download, so just a few seconds to finish. Maybe 1 minute. I believe so. You are seeing my screen, isn't it? Mariam, are you able to see my screen, Mariam?
Yes, mister.
That's great. So this is the second try to download. After it has failed the first time. Hopefully it will finish fast and fully. I would have started actually the installation of the SQL Server, but since the download is fast, so just let's wait for this download to finish. It will not take time to do it properly. So for you also, the download of the Windows Server, you can start it. You do not need to wait for the installation. Just download it. Actually, you can launch the download, since you may be having a slow connectivity. So launch the download since now. So start downloading. You start downloading the Windows Server from the model, and let it be downloaded. Let it take its time to download. Great. The download has been terminated. Immediately, I'm going to move to the installation. So I'm going to reduce this one. I'm going to minimize. Immediately, and here it is, where it is. Yes, this is the one. It is Windows Server. It is the one, Windows Server 2012 x64-bit. Great. Immediately, I'm going to launch my machine, my virtual machine. I'm going to create a new machine. It is an ISO file, so I'm going to use an ISO file. Here, the option. Windows Server. This is the one. Choose it. It is in my downloads. So open. Yes, it has been recognized. Very good. Next. No serial number, since I'm going to use it for educational purposes. So I'm going to confirm that without serial number. Windows Server 2012, correct. Next, 60 GB for the memory, for the space, storage space is very okay. Next. RAM, he's giving me 2 GBs. Now I'm going to customize that to be 4 GBs. Let it be 4 GBs. 4096, it's okay. That's the one, 4 GBs. Okay, finish. Let him launch the installation now. No updates usually. Remind me later. Okay, now the installation has been launched. Meanwhile, now I'm going to do the installation here. Meanwhile, I'm going to download the SQL Server now. I'm going to launch the download of the SQL Server. This one has been terminated. I'm going to close this window, come back here, and here I'm going to search for SQL Server. SQL Server, yes. Enter. Yes, we have 2 versions. Since we are going to install the Server 2000, sorry, the Server x64-bit, I'm going to download the the SQL Express 64-bit to be compatible now. So I'm going to download this one. Already I downloaded the thing actually, but for you, you download it, please. You download it. I have already one copy. This is it. It is already ready. I'm going to use that. So let's continue the installation. it will be done automatically. So I'm just gonna follow the instructions on screen. Just follow that. Yeah, the restart. I'm gonna help him to restart. Here it is. So as I told you earlier, it is a matter of on-screen instructions to follow, no more, no less. So we just follow what the screen shows us. Yes, this way actually we reach the end of the installation. This message confirms that the upgrade is having some issues. Just I'm going to confirm that. Okay, terminated. It has to load the screen, the desktop. Yes, we are in. We are in perfectly set. I'm going to move to actually we have the first operating system here. This is the virtual machine that has this virtual machine actually. This is the first machine. Yeah, I'm gonna move from this is the virtual machine and this is the normal computer. So we have two operating systems now. I'm gonna close this manager. We do not need it for now. Let it close. Yes, great. So we have this operating system is fully operating now. I'm gonna move to full screen mode. Yes, I'm gonna change the resolution also to maximize the window view. Right click, screen resolution. I'm gonna change it to 1300 maybe, or 1400. Yes, this is the one. That's perfect. I'm gonna say okay. Wait for it to operate. Still, it did not operate. Not this one. I need this one. I'm gonna apply. Yes, keep changes. It is the maximum. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Much better. Much better. Okay, now I'm inside the virtual machine. I'm inside the virtual machine, inside the Windows Server, and here I'm gonna download the SQL Server, and I'm gonna install it here also. So I'm gonna launch my browser here. The unique browser we have in my case here is Internet Explorer, and you'll have the same options also. Let's try to download from here. No, don't use the settings. I'm gonna try to open Unisware website also. Okay, great. Confirm the security settings. Yeah, great. It's showing error messages regarding these certificates. Okay, digital certificates. Okay, Moodle. Not operated. You want to open it trickly, actually. I'm going to use the URL from here. It is showing some errors. Just I'm going to open it differently from the Google Moodle from you as well. Great. Great. Okay, here it is. I'm going to open it. Yes. It is not opening. What should we do now? I'll check to update the Chrome if it's possible. Okay, download now. Gives me the chance to do that. To update my browser only, no more or less, to avoid the. No, I do not need the edge. It's not the one I need. It is that. So here, Chrome download. Yes, Chrome download. That's good. I'll put it in a new tab. Okay, from that, yes, download Chrome. Let's see if it works or not. I'll find a solution for this download, and I'll come back. Just give me a second to check the network I have. What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna download it from local network we are having here. Local network, so I'm gonna start the local network, and later on, because from your home, 100% you'll be able to download it from the Moodle local network. It's per server / share. Yes, that's great. So my username, that's great. No, another user. I'm going to use the Unisware domain. It will open. Yes, here it is. And the SQL Server. Here is the SQL Server. I'm going to just drag and drop. I'm going to copy, paste here. Yes, it will bring me a copy. I'm just following a shortcut to avoid the updates of the browser to update and check the policies accordingly and open the download pages of this SQL Server from the Moodle or any other source. So immediately I'm getting to the source. That's it. Just that. In order not to waste time in making any updates or any policies checkup. So I'll wait for him to be downloaded to my desktop. And then after I'm going to launch the installation. I'm inside the virtual machine, remember. I'm inside the virtual machine, remember. I'm doing everything inside the virtual machine. Noel, you need something?
أيوة دكتور لو سمحت أبغى أحذف الفيرموير القديم عشان أعرف أشتغل على الجديد لأن يظهر عندي نفس الشغل اللي اشتغلت منه الفصل الماضي بس ما راضي أحذف.
Okay, you can from the virtual machine, you can open, let me just show it to you. I'm going to set the full screen mode. From your computer, you start your virtual machine. You'll find the machines, you just start the virtual machine. You'll find the machines you installed here. The one you want to delete, click it, right click, from this completely from the disk. Delete this one from here. Means completely take it off with its resources. And that's it. You reinstall it again. You need to create a new machine again. You again create a new machine. That's it. واضح نوال؟
أيوة بس عندي ترى نسخة قديمة لأن قلت بحلو نستخدمها.
No, it's not a matter of قديم. Yeah, it's not a matter of قديم. Yeah. حتى لو قديمة, it's okay. Since it is working without errors, it is very okay. حتى ولو قديمة, even it's old, it's okay.
بس احذف الشغل اللي داخله وخلاص.
You can, yes, exactly.
Okay.
There is no problem in the version. Actually, we are using 2012, and it is very old for the installation. Now we are using an old version also, but it's okay. It gives us the need for. Yes, it has been done. So I finished. I'm going to minimize all, and I'm going to launch the installation of this SQL Server. So just double click it here. I don't know if this actually this is an image, whatever. So this is the setup. I'm going to just launch it. Okay. Yes, from this window. So immediately I'm going to pass to the installation entry from here, and then after the new SQL Server installation from here, the first link. Yes. Let's say evaluation express. Let me use the evaluation. That's good. I'm gonna use the express version. Let's use the express version because this is the one we downloaded already. Next, I'm gonna accept the agreement. Nothing more. Only the agreement to accept. That's okay. So use Microsoft update. No, I will not. From here, I'm not gonna activate the updates. I do not need any updates to be set. Next. Yes, everything is confirmed. Just next. Features of SQL. Yes, server features installation. That's the one we need. Here, that's enough. I'm gonna actually, for our security purposes, I'm gonna select all the features, but I'm gonna check if yes, all the features. That's it. All the features. Select all. And next. Select all because we are in the SQL Server 2000 here. It is saying 2014 setup, but it's okay. I have an issue here. Microsoft.NET Framework 3.5 Service Pack is required. Okay, for this point, for this issue, I'm going to activate the .NET service. I'm going to activate the .NET service from where? From this server. So here, from here, Server Manager, this icon here, I'm going to start it, and then after, I'm going to add roles and features from here. Then next, yes, role-based. Okay, just next. Installation. We have only one machine. Just next. The .NET Active Directory. No, I'm not going to activate anything. Here, the 3.5. 3.5 yes feature. The .NET feature. I'm going to activate it. This is the one I'm going to activate. Next. Yes, install. I'm gonna let him restore the machine destination server automatically if required. Yes, I'm gonna activate this one. If required, he will know that he needs to restart. He will do that automatically. Just yes and install. Let him install the thing now. Just wait for him to install. Okay, let him just do that. Yes, he's doing. It will take actually a few, maybe between seconds and a minute to finish. as I told you, just we have to wait for this feature to install. It is saying 46% almost, yes. And we have to wait, otherwise we'll not be able to continue the installation. This is actually, as we explained in theory, the SQL Server, actually you're going to utilize on behind of an API, the SSDT or the SSMS or whatever, and all of them, they are operating on top of the .NET framework. This is the .NET actually activation. This is what the tool and rich experience that the SSDT or SSMS is going to give us. They are enhanced by this .NET feature. So we are activating that. Remember that the speed actually is based on the process I have in my computer also. So this little bit of delay, it is explainable, so don't worry. So actually, it might be actually the feature has been activated, but let me check that. To do so, I may check that by just coming back one step, and again, go next. If it has been finished, it will pass me. Otherwise, give me the same error message. So I'll just wait for this preview now. Struggling to load. This is a proof that the .NET is being installed. Is in progress. Listen. So to this error message, I don't know what is that. Let me check Windows. Can check online for solution for what? Scenario engine.exe is not responding. No, close the program. We do not need you. Even we can restart the thing. Yes, that's perfectly agreed. I'll wait once for all for the feature to be finished installing, and then after we'll launch again the installation. Just we wait for this feature to be activated. this is not the normal behavior. Actually, I'm gonna just relaunch that and I'll check the installation. Just I'm gonna redo the thing because actually it is taking time more than the necessary. I'm gonna just do close. I'll start the installation and I'll see if it has been activated or not, because it does not have to take all that much time. So maybe actually it has been the show only displayed is not displayed that it has been terminated, but it has been activated. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just immediately I'm gonna just log in the full machine, whatever. You can do that. Power off. It happens. Means actually this is a proof that it has been stacked. So I'm rebooting. Yes, my virtual machine now again. Server. Play. No updates. Let it launch. Once launched, I'm gonna move to the full screen mode. Okay, great. Good. Full screen mode immediately. Actually, power failure. I'm gonna say why it has been disconnected. Power failure. Okay. Immediately, I'm gonna launch again the installation of this SQL Server. Yes. It's taking time to launch. You see. So the problem is in my machine only, the configuration of my machine only. So this manager I'm gonna close, and again I'm gonna launch the installation. Yes, setup. Yes, I'm gonna approve the account access control. Yes, it is loading. Installation. New SQL Server. Yes, it is starting. I'm gonna install the Express. Next. Accept the agreement. Next. Yes, let it do. No updates. No. Next. Let him do the thing. Yes, terminated successfully. Firewall hasn't been a warning. Show the warning. To quit SQL Server. No, I'm gonna say no. Next. What did I click? I don't know. So yes, feature installation. Leave it by default. Next. Select all the features, including the local DB. Next. Yes, still the .NET, it did not activate, so I'm gonna activate it again. It is still in progress actually. That's great. So we need it to finish. what did it say? Feature installation. The request to add feature is specified failed. Why? Let's check those. I'm gonna do it differently. So add rows and features. I'm gonna just do that. You can close this wizard when interrupting. Okay, just gonna do that. I'm gonna just add rows and features again. Next, rows and desktop. Okay, same server, same machine. No Active Directory we do not need. Only the .NET. Yes, the one I need. Next, and install. Yes, there is no need to make the machine restart or whatever. He will declare us. He will prompt us a message if needed. Same level. Hopefully it will go fast now this time. It is still, I told you earlier that it has not to take more than a few seconds, maybe a minute or two max, but still it is taking time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it being installed. I will not interrupt. Later on, I will come back once finished. But for the purpose of this recording, I'm gonna just do the same installation, but on Windows 10. I'll keep this one working, and I'll launch another machine for the purpose of this class only for this recording. I'm gonna launch the Windows 10, actually another machine I have, and inside of it, I'm gonna install this SQL Server. No updates. Yes, it is started. Okay, I'm going to move to full screen mode. Also the same scenario. Yes, I agree. Same thing actually. I'm going to start. I'm going to bring the SQL Server copy. I'm going to bring the local here. It's booting still, seems to be. Okay. Yes. Here it is, my SQL Server. I'm gonna copy and paste it here. Waiting for it to appear on my desktop. Meanwhile, I'll check the other document. Still it is handled. Okay, it has been finished. Immediately, I'm going to launch the installation. Set up. Yes. Okay. Persistent. Actually, I'd like to check the other machine also if it has been finished or not. Still, it's not. Screen mode. Yes. So here. Yes. So I'm gonna pass to installation. Then new SQL Server, and let him do the job. We are having different platform actually. Here we will not ask us to do the same .NET. Even the .NET feature will not activate it the same way. Accept the agreement. Next. Let him check. Yes, no updates I don't want. Yes, verify. No. No, cancel it. Next, I'm sorry. Yes, default feature. No worries. Select all the parameters. Next. Yes, here, .NET. It is asking us the .NET. The .NET here is much more different. So let's do it. Control panel from here, because we are using the Windows 10 control panel, sorry. And from the control panel, we are going to search for the uninstall program link. Yes, uninstall the program here. And here, turn Windows features on or off from here. And here is the .NET. I'm going to install activate it from here. Just okay, that's it. Done. He said Windows needs file Windows update to finish installing some features. Just download files to Windows update. Unconnect update. No changes will be made to your PC. Let's see without downloading. Let's see. Windows couldn't complete the request changes. Has occurred. No. Needs connectivity to the internet, seems to be. Yeah, it did not do. So let him do. Okay. Download. I'm gonna give him the permission. Applying, so he finished downloading. That's good. Much more faster than the server. Okay, close, terminated. I'll come back to the installation to check. Yes, one step back and another one next. And you will see. If it has been applied, yes, there is no, it has been passed. That's great. That's a great, finished. So here immediately I'm gonna keep the same default settings. Next. Yes, here no modification. We can modify some features here, but no. Next. here the step is the administration. We have to use the mixed mode, and we have to give a password here. I'm going to use a password for me. I'm going to use my common password. I'll repeat it. Yes, so add the current user also. Add the current user. It says to come. Yes, next. Add current user for this actually tabular and multi-dimensional use, whatever. Yes, next. Install and configure. Yes, that's the one. That's what we need. Next, here I'm going to add the current user also for this specify with user have permissions. Yeah, for the current user, nothing. Just the default directory for installation. Now install. Let him finish the job. Here actually for the server, after you finish the installation of the server, the feature you have to wait for it. It has to be activated. So you just wait for the activation of the server. Then on top of the server, you install the SQL Server. So the steps you know. Once it has finished, I'm gonna just stop the recording and I'm gonna send it to you. So I'm gonna stop here the recording and I'm gonna submit it to you. The recording, I'm gonna stop it here. And once I receive